Know that some children are picky eaters and also do not get enough fruits and vegetables from their diet. Well Kid Baby and Infant Syrup is a food supplement from Vitabiotics that contains 14 vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C and zinc, as well as flaxseed oil, which supports brain development and all-round health. Well Kid Baby and Infant Tasty Syrup is for children 3 months to 5 years of age. Give your young ones a good start with Well Kid Baby and Infant from Vitabiotics UK. Available in pharmacies near you.
This is what goodness tastes like. Golden caramel, creamy buttermint, and rich coffee. There's a Cadbury candy for every moment.
Cadbury caramel, Cadbury coffee, Cadbury buttermint. Sweet, smooth, and full of flavor. Whether you're chilling at home or on the move, there's a Cadbury candy for every mood.
Yeah, there's a Cadbury candy for every moment.
There are so many things I love about PamPay. You can enjoy unlimited free transfers.
Really? Is there more?
You can buy discounted data and airtime.
Wow. Can I get more?
You can get cash back on bill payments.
More money back?
You can even enjoy up to 20% interest on savings.
This is more.
It's just one app with endless possibilities. It's PamPay. Say yes to more. Say yes to more.
Osalobua. Baba, make you help me, oh. Make I dey shine my eyes. Make my enemies no see me, oh. Even when I dey sleep, make I no lose guard, oh. Baba, in short, just dey help me stay alert. As Airtel, they alert me anytime Yahoo people send spam message to take scam me, oh.
At Airtel, we have taken proactive steps to keep you safe from every spam activity with Airtel News Spam Alert service. Powered by AI, it scans text in real time with no app or setup needed. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Omo, you dey find where you fit bet sharply and cash out anytime.
iLotBet dey here. From iLotBet, football, withdrawal, odds with a boss brain, 100 million casino jackpot. Each up. Omo, your life fit change with iLotBet. Bonus boku when you sign up. And iLotBet iBot AI there to help you for predictions matter 247.
No dolo.
Sharply download the iLotBet app now or visit www.ilotbet.com. If you snooze, you lose. I play, I win. iLotBet. For 18 years and above, play responsibly.
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast for a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Babe, I am so sorry. I know I was wrong. I promise I will never do it again.
Don't let low airtime block your romance. Buy a new MTN SIM to enjoy 2,100 naira in airtime for 2 months. And with MTN Better Gist, you'll get 3 minutes extra for every 6-minute call you make. MTN Better Gist is also available to all existing customers. To join, simply dial *123*2*1# or text PG to 312. T's and C's apply. MTN, what are we doing today?
Imagine a world without communication, a world without emergency calls, disconnected businesses, and unreachable families. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is the reality we face when telecommunications masts and fiber optic cables are vandalized. These telecommunications assets are the lifeline of our communities. They keep us connected, informed, and safe. Every act of vandalism is a blow to our businesses, our banks, our schools, our hospitals. Let's stand together. Let's protect our networks. Dial 622 from any network or send an email protect@ncc.gov.ng to report any suspicious activity around telecommunications infrastructure. Our connection, our responsibility. This message is brought to you by the Mobile Network Operators and Towercos in collaboration with Nigerian Communications Commission.
Dailies today on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning to you, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to the second part of Dailies today. I'm Sheriff Quadry.
And I'm Jimi Disu. Good morning.
You can watch this show on Facebook. You can also watch on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch on Facebook and on YouTube. We've got the headlines, the papers here already. Let's start. Vanguard newspaper, page 19. Excuse me. I've forgiven my daughter-in-law that killed my son, Isa.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Oh, by the way, I'd like to pay my condolences to the Rewane family for my good friend Mosh. I just heard that he passed away. Especially, I express my condolence to his great friends at Lagos Lawn Tennis. May much so rest in peace, Mosh Rewane. Okay, so yesterday, about sometime in the evening, the news came round that the father-in-law of Mariam Sonda, that is the father of her husband that she killed, said that he was the one, that he was happy that President Bola Tinubu pardoned his daughter-in-law. And he said that he had a hand in the pardon. He also said that he had started the move from when Buhari was the president, and that as a Muslim, he had forgiven the lady in question. And he said something that was quite significant. He said he believed forgiveness was the best choice for peace and humanity. They are quoting him here as saying that vengeance cannot bring back my son, but forgiveness can bring peace to my family and to our family and to the children who must not suffer any longer. You cannot prevent anybody to say what is in their mind. Anybody who wants to say something is free to say so. But to me, as a father, I leave everything to God. The Vanguard reports that it was revealed that he had written to the then Attorney General, Malami, and to seek clemency for Mariam and so on and so forth. There is a paragraph here. I wish I had this lawyer that was with me yesterday. I would have quickly wanted to ask him where it is said that he swore an affidavit at the FCT High Court reaffirming his forgiveness and asking that the prosecution be withdrawn. And I wonder who was the lawyer that advised him to do so and on what basis. A criminal offense is an offense against the state. The last time I knew, maybe lawyers would want to correct me. That is why, if it's a criminal offense, the charge would read the state of Lagos State versus so and so, and not the individual. Okay, you might be a prosecution witness, you might be, but if it's an offense, it's a criminal offense, it is the state. So I wonder who was a lawyer who told him to go and swear an affidavit that asking that the case be withdrawn. Maybe he took it upon himself. However, this statement by the gentleman, and God bless him for his heart, does not negate the total criticism that one put in place yesterday for the forgiveness of this woman. I would clearly understand if the sentence was reduced. The president could have reduced the sentence to life, or could even have reduced it to 15 years. It could even have reduced it to 10 years. Okay, but outright freedom and outright pardon, correct me if I'm wrong, Sheriff, also means that the offense is struck off the
Yes.
So, as far as the law, sorry about my voice, but as far as the law is concerned, it never happened. I still maintain that what we did, the president didn't give it deep thought. It's going to have its consequences. When you hear people talk about the way they are treated with their green passports abroad, this is one of the reasons. All over the world, those who have an eye on Nigerian affairs will know that there was a pardon that was granted. 70% of them were drug-related offenses. and so on and so forth. And there was no margin. There was no exhibition of deep thought. It was a case of they have spoken to the presidency and spoken to the president, and so be it. Some of them are politically motivated. I stand to be corrected. Anyway, so this is the latest that we have. Excuse me. This is the latest that we have from the stable of the family of the man. I don't know if she has now been, I guess if she had been let off as of yesterday, would have had some photographs or whatever. And so that's the way it is. Just be very careful in this country. Like my people would say, Pikin no get mama, they get wound for back. QED. Next one.
Right, so before we move on to your next one, remember the headline that surfaced yesterday in some of the papers about the family saying that they've been subjected to agony.
Yes.
So I'm wondering, which family was that?
No,
now that we have the father-in-law saying another thing entirely.
No, the father-in-law is saying things in his personal capacity. He said, he didn't say we have forgiven. He said, I have forgiven. So he's free to say, the guy's sisters might not be in agreement with him.
Yeah, but when it was, because he's claiming now that he started facilitating, this thing.
Yes, but the family might not be in agreement with him. He's one person. And he didn't say we. He didn't speak on behalf of the family. He spoke on behalf of himself. And he when you see statements like, people are free to have their opinion, but as a father and a Muslim. So the guy's brothers and sisters might not, his cousins, and so on and so forth. The larger family might not. And in any case, whether the family, even if all the family are in agreement,
right,
the symbolism of what it means to us as a nation, the optics of what it means to us as a nation is what matters.
That's right.
This, I think, is some element of damage control. Somebody must have gone to probably drag him out to say, come and say so and so and so and so. Because I can't remember reading anything from the man at the time the case was going on. So I'm sure somebody went to prevail on him to say that, come and help us douse the, that's the way it always happens. You create the damage, then you run around looking for people who you think would, before you know it now, some group of people will say, free this, free that. A group of people, they like to thank the president for his magnanimity and his this and that and that and this and so on and so forth.
Let's move on to our next story then. Page 12 of the Vanguard. Okwebolo to commissioners, always wear Tinubu's cap during EXCO meeting.
I thought that I'd seen it all when I thought I'd seen it all with the Niger State man, but this is, I'm going to call, I sent this to Osa, but he's still sleeping. I think he's 1 hour behind time. When he wakes up, he's going to wake up to the shocker. Governance in Nigeria has become a complete joke. And I wish we could, see, governance has now gone beyond, governance in Nigeria especially, has gone beyond. You must be well educated, you must be well exposed, or else you will mess up. You must be well. Look at Sanwo-Olu's background, look at Oti's background, look at Seyi Makinde's background. Governance has gone beyond tarring roads and this and that. You must have a certain level of intelligence and knowledge. Now people are running around wanting to be governor in Lagos, wanting to be this and that and that and this. We are going to sieve the wheat from the chaff. Lagos can no longer be governed by somebody who has a half-baked education. It will wreck the place. It's no longer about tarring roads, handling floods. No. And that's what you get. When I saw this, I couldn't believe what I heard. Let me read the story. Governor Monday Okpebolo of Edo State said every commissioner in his cabinet must practicalize their support for President Bola Tinubu with their outfit. He gave the charge when he swore in newly cleared commissioners and inaugurated some commissions and boards of agencies. And he also told the commissioners that their appointment is for no other reason but to work for the welfare of the people. He said it was President's support that contributed to his victory at the polls. This could have not happened if we did not have a responsible president. We have done many elections here, and the major problem we have had is that the president is not with us. But today we thank you. I will not forgive any commissioner that is not wearing his cap. In our ESCO meetings, if you are not wearing a suit and you are coming to the meeting without this Achiwaju cap, you should go back. Hey. Sheriff, what what do you think?
What is Edo people? What are they thinking? The Edo people.
Even in Lagos State, nobody has said you must wear Tinubu's cap.
What are they thinking? I'd like to know.
It's the same thing. Exposure and would what's his name? Would the governor of Lagos tell everybody to wear? He himself is not wearing the Tinubu cap.
I trust my governor now.
But you see, we need to be very, very careful. There is a direction this country is moving to. Those in the past who have turned out to be tyrants or whatever have not necessarily been military people. And I'm asking historians to go check what I'm saying. I don't want to raise an undue alarm, but in the past, some things that have almost brought the world to his knees, the person was not necessarily a military man, but his tenure, I'm not talking of Nigeria now, his tenure was the worst ever, even than any military regime put forward. Dictatorship. And the various elements are exhibiting themselves. And these things are not necessarily done by the man in charge. It is started by sycophants. President Tinubu has not told anybody to go and wear a Tinubu cap. In his cabinet, you can count on your fingers, to be fair to him. In fact, President Tinubu, the very little I think I know of him, might not have as much respect for you if you keep up turning up with his cap. You will get all you want, he will attend to you, but he will mark it in his head that this is a sycophant I can put to very good use. He might not respect you. But these things are usually, we were in this country when people started wearing Abacha badges. Sonny Abacha never told anybody to wear an Abacha badge. But what happens is that if you are a ruler or a leader, and so some sycophants want to work themselves up, you won't stop them. You won't stop them. But sometimes it can become counterproductive.
Right.
In this case where people are fretting over there'll be free and fair elections, over the future, all the governors are decamping and whatever, the average citizen who is not political but is suffering is at a loss. So it might not augur well for Okpebolo. A possible result is that these people could turn against him. Say, as with the hungry, so you say make your commissioner to go wear cap. So it's something that if I were the president, I put a quiet call to him. Okpebolo, take it easy. Let's endear ourselves to the people with what we have for them. But it's up to them. At this point, I'm thinking in Yoruba and I put that to my son. Google will translate that for me now. But at this point, these little things the sycophants will urge the president on, but could become counterproductive. Look at the jubilation when Abacha died. Look at the number. Even some of the people whose Abacha badge was the biggest were some of those who were jubilating in public. A word is enough for the wise, and I think that the elders of Edo State They need to put some kind of rein on this gentleman. Even if you are going to give this instruction, we know that what you do is you give it verbally. You just tell tell these people. That's all. You don't need to make it, but it's eye service to show loyalty. It shows him as a weakling.
Right?
Yes. If you see somebody who is openly doing eye service, he's a weakling. He's not sure of himself. Next.
Imagine that kind of governor in Lagos State. I mean, nothing would happen.
It was a joke. If that was a joke, it was a slip and a joke. It was a slip and a joke. Let's take it in good. I apologize. I don't want to be seen as a violent person.
Okay.
Well, that was a slip and a joke. It should not be recorded. Please tell today to erase it.
Okay, let's go take our next story. Page 26 of the Vanguard newspaper. It says maths no longer compulsory for arts candidates.
Yeah. I will forever. There are two things I'm grateful to this regime for. To be honest with you, their reform. Tinubu's government it's not as if it's completely bad. And you remember the other day I was saying that you should keep an eye on this minister for
education.
I don't know who ever said that you have to pass maths and English before you go to university to read any course, including theatre, arts, and so on and so forth. I would have still been selling a gala in Go Slow because there's no way I could have gone to university. Why didn't I go to Igbobi College? I got about 80 in English. In the arithmetic, we call it arithmetic. I was able to just write my name and write a figure. I am just bad with figures. I'm one of those who was very happy when we stopped spending cash. And there are people like that they just feel intimidated by figures, but they can do something else with their lives.
Right.
Right. Like I said, I would never have been a graduate. Never. If I were to face admission at this time. So, anyway, I'd have gone to another country so later. Anyway, I'm glad now the new policy of the government, the new reforms, and I thank President Tinubu for this, because the box really stops at his table. He will take the bashing and he will also take the glory. This one and NEL Fund are the two things that I am grateful to the president for. So with the new policy now, you don't need to have a pass in maths to do certain subjects like arts and so on and so forth. And people have suffered. I'm telling you, I would have still been, imagine a 70-year-old man running, selling pure water or this thing in traffic. I'm more boy now that we can be a Jesulo. If I couldn't go to university. Anyway, the new policy championed by the Tunji Alausa, God bless him, has democratized access to tertiary education and empower Nigerian youth in line with the president's renewed hope agenda. This is a renewed hope, I agree. The policy represents a major stride in promoting inclusivity and driving national development through equitable education, blah, blah, blah. Well, we thank the president and the minister for this. We hope to see other reforms that will, for God's sake, put food on our table. You know, it's very crucial.
Very, very.
It's very crucial. But this one, it shows. I've always believed, since this man's appointment, and I've observed him, that something good will come from his table. And I'm glad that this has happened. Imagine if I was like, maybe I'd be a vendor.
No.
When I don't have I can't be a graduate now.
Yes, but it doesn't mean that you would be a vendor of what? Newspaper vendor? No. Probably you'll be in the UK.
Oh, yeah, daddy.
Page 8 of the Vanguard. Madagascar court declares presidency vacant. Names army chief as new leader.
To put it bluntly, a coup took place yesterday in Madagascar. I have a very close friend, Zach. I called him yesterday. I wanted to get his views and get an insight to what happened. Essentially, what happened is that the government broke down, the people protested, and the military took sides. Now, this, I'm not raising any alarm, but this gives some food for thought again. Look at the way things are now. How many countries now in Africa are being run by the military? About 4 or 5?
About, yes.
Yes, about 5 or 6. So it's gradually becoming fashionable. You must admit it. We want to be nice about it. We don't want to raise any tension. But it is a wake-up call for Africans. It is a wake-up call for African leaders, for African politicians to sit up and face proper governance. Kenya escaped this by a hair's breadth. Kenya, as big as it is, by a hair's breadth, the same thing would have happened. So it's a wake-up call for our politicians here. Nobody prays for us to, those of us who are around during the government, there are certain things that we wished we never saw. Like, I had to practice my trade under Decree 4. That time, some of us already had a packed bag that these guys could come for you any day.
Right.
Well, not much has changed anyway, the way we are going now. So I think it's a wake-up call. I think it calls for sensitivity on the part of our leaders. I think they need to be very, very careful. These are habits, that could easily go around. And to sit in comfort and say it might not happen. See, the funny thing is, let's get down to brass tacks and talk like adults. It might not happen like a rise or whatever, but it could happen like a small insurrection, not well handled, and before you know it, that's it. I want you to listen to this sentence here. It says, the power shift follows weeks of mass anti-government protests, largely driven by Gen Z demonstrators demanding change. That tells you something. The situation reached a turning point when Rani, whatever his name, and his troops from the Elim Capsat unit joined the protests on Sunday. Remember, members of your armed forces are people like you and I.
That's right. They are families.
They are families. All the complaints that we have affects them, directly or indirectly. You have a police force that feel that they're not being well treated. So we need to be careful and do not take everybody for granted. And just sit back and say, it can never happen in Nigeria. It might not happen the way it used to happen. Oh, if I remember my good uncle Babs, Uncle Banks, Mark Oju, who during one coup, he drove from Sulere in his Datsun 180K, brand new as a major, brand new, done AC, everything. He dropped his wife at P&T. With the army uniform. As soon as he dropped his wife, they started searching to do the wife. Madam. He was listening to Sonny in his car. As soon as and there was traffic was a bit slow. As soon as I said, there's been a coup, the wife started running on Marina. Banks.
Yeah.
She caught up with him, and they diverted him to Campus Square, where he went to. He had to go home in my grandfather's agbada, because when the coup takes place, you don't know on which side they are going to be.
You're a target. Yeah.
You don't know. And it was military police. God bless him. He's dead now. Banks Mark Oju. So we went through all that, and yes, it wouldn't have there too many radio stations anyway. Mm-hmm. But to say that something will not happen is foolhardy. It's foolhardy. Even in the developed countries, the way things are going, if care is not taken, there could be this kind of thing even in the United States. At some point, care has to be taken. The world is very, 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 very volatile. Very, very volatile. And with the social media, it was the Gen Zs.
Yeah.
Heaven help us all, Sheriff.
Yes. We have to go now. But let me just mention this story here. Osimhen's 5-star performance earned Super Eagles Africa's playoff ticket. Yeah.
Yesterday's match was Kurube. We needed 4 goals and we got the 4 goals. How come?
Determination.
Determination. It was Kurube and I was instrumental to it. And then I was consulted. I take the glory.
Kurubeni. That's the show, Lagos. Thank you for coming. Sorry, sir. Thank you for coming around. Kofi is next with the morning crossfire. Stay with us, please.
Looking for ways to save your data? It starts with your apps. Deleting unused apps helps, but there is more. Most apps have data saver modes. Activate them to control data usage. You can also go to settings to turn off auto updates. Lastly, close unused apps to save data when you ain't using your apps. These changes can make a big difference. For more information, visit your mobile operator's website or consumer.ncc.gov.ng for more helpful tips. Stay connected and enjoy smarter data usage. This message is brought to you by the Association of Telecom Operators and Nigerian Communications Commission.
Hello, Male. How you doing now?
I did, my pikin.
Male, wait. Should make I call you back? You sure say your credit go reach this guy too?
Don't worry yourself. Now MTN better gist I dey use.
Who no like better thing? Just go buy new MTN SIM so MTN go dash you 2,100 naira airtime sharply. And on top that one, every call where you make, whether na 3 minutes for this call or na 1 minute on top another call, e go dey join dey go. And once you gather reach 6 minutes, MTN go sama you 3 minutes extra. Make you for continue that better gist. Or ya dial *123*2*1# to join MTN better gist today. Terms and conditions dey sha o.
Station for talk.
You think they accuse the management of Dangote Refinery of attempting to bring back what they call slavery into Nigerian workforce?
So what Dangote wants to do is a good move.
Okay.
Trying to free us from this slavery that this would have been us in this oil sector.
They have turned everything to their own.
You're tuning in to 99.3 Nigeria Info, where the news hits first and every conversation matters.
I believe in Lagos, you already know that every heavy rain feels like another flood of warning.
And of most importantly, the court has ordered the arrest of former INEC chairman Professor Mahmoud.
Labour Party leader calling on INEC to scrutinize candidates' certificate.
No Iyaloja General in Edo. Every market has its own Iyeki.
After all that has happened in Gaza, is Gaza still a physical place or a symbol?
The Trump administration and his minister, shame to them.
You see this our bow and go syndrome? It'll be the death of us.
News, sports, and talk that keeps you in the know. Stay with us. It's 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 8 o'clock. The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The news at 8 on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The Senate is concerned about the growing international concerns of alleged state-backed persecution of Christians in Nigeria. To this end, the upper house has set up a 12-member committee to advise on how to respond to the reports. The move follows claims by the United States government suggesting possible acts of genocide against Christians in some parts of the country. In another development, the Senate is calling on the federal government to sensitize Nigerians about the dangers of traveling in war-torn countries. The Senate also wants the government to assist citizens illegally detained in these countries. The motion was raised by Senator Aniek Mbasi, highlighting the plight of Nigerians in Libyan.
AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.